We've only gone and done it. We bought ourselves a van. And after 4 years of debating which van to buy and which van not to buy, we bought the single van we said we weren't going to buy. Let's go for a walk. So why 4 years? Well, first of all, we have cost. To buy a van in the first place is expensive, but then to convert it into a camper van is another added cost. Another reason is we were debating what size van to get and which van to get. And it started off just, for me, a little van, like a Volkswagen Caddy size van. And then we rented a transporter 2 or 3 times. And then we decided on that style of van. Then I rented the transporter to go to Glencoe for 4 or 5 days. It hurt my back because I couldn't stand up. So I thought Sprinter was the way to go. And yeah, we've ended up buying a transporter. A van that I said we weren't going to get. So I can hear you all saying, Dave, that's stupid. Why would you not want a transporter? Well, they're expensive. Super expensive, which was the only reason really. So we spoke about getting one that size, but excuse my panting, I'm going uphill. The Citroen or Peugeot or Toyota variant. We thought it'd be easier to drive around like a normal car and park in car parks. And some of the places I visit, I park at the side of the road, so I thought it'd be easier to park something that size. And this transport just came up. It was just, I saw it advertised locally. It was reduced as well. And they'd already carpeted the walls and the ceiling and did the flooring and that type of thing. So it seemed a bit like a no-brainer really. So now we have a white 2016 Transporter sat on the drive. We need to think about what we're going to do to the inside of it. Do we buy a kit? Do we build it ourselves? So I don't think the kits will give us enough storage personally, so we've gone with building it ourselves. I have no faith in me cutting a straight line in a piece of wood, so we've gone for extruded aluminium for the frame, and we're going for an L-shaped sofa that will change into a bed, a full length bed, and it's like a small width of a small double, and a kitchen down the full length of the van, but we're not, at the moment anyway, going to install a hob and a sink. When we've hired the van in the past, we didn't really use the sink. It's cold water and it was small, so we'll use a pop-up bowl, and for cooking we'll get we have a camping stove, so we've got the flexibility to cook outside if we want to. Kelly's never sewed before in her life either, so she's borrowed a sewing machine and she's going to make the blinds for the van and the cushions, which would be good. And we'll have all the personal touches that we want rather than the non-personal touches that we get from a kit. So it should be good fun, a good project for the next few months. And that brings me on to what we're doing now. So one of the drivers for us getting a van is to start a YouTube channel. I don't know why. I'm crap in front of a camera. Don't like talking in front of people. Hate the sound of my own voice. The list can go on. But that's what we're going to do. And we're hoping we're going to enjoy it. And we're hoping it's going to encourage us to get out and do things, get out in the van, on the paddle boards, out with the dogs. So yeah, it'd be good to see how this pans out, and hopefully it'll be a success. We'll see how we go. Oh yeah, the other thing we're doing as well, I meant to tell you and I nearly forgot, I was about ready for signing off then. We are powering the van from a Bluetti power bank, and it has a 12 volt 30 amp connector, which should be ample for powering the whole van. So fingers crossed that'll work out quite well with the solar panel on the top. So it'll be interesting to see how that goes. Let me know what you think.